3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
All right, so the last video I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna finish some more videos in the next couple days. Sorry about the glare. It's nighttime now. I'm using the ring light thing. I don't know, but it's actually going to be about pliers. So I do have a whole bunch of kind of pliers. We're just gonna start with these. So these are little pliers, little wire cutters inside of it, and then an actual plier. I really like these when I do like small work and stuff like that. These were like super cheap. I mean, $5 a piece. Those are more of like a specialty thing. You don't have to get them. Wire cutters are up next. They're wire cutters. I mean, I would personally, if I were to start a toolbox, I would totally get wire cutters. Because you never know, like, when you have to cut some wires and stuff like that. These things, I mean, these are like Pittsburgh, I think. Like a kit of them was like $20. And then I have some just older ones that work just fine. So definitely wire cutters, a must. Let's do needle nose. So needle nose are something that I personally really like. Sometimes you absolutely have to get needle nose. They always come with wire cutters. I do have a couple different kinds. Like here's the Pittsburgh ones, a cobalt one, and then just some ones that were given to me. Wholeheartedly get these. The handles, like, just make sure you don't lose them or anything like that. Get some nice ones of pliers, just because they'll A, feel nice, and B, they won't wear down as much. But yeah, definitely get needle nose pliers. All right, we're moving on. So these are like, these right here are like Carpenter Pliers, just because they have wire cutters and like they're actually have bolts, and usually they are bigger. Like this one's huge, but I understand why it's huge. Like, these are nice. I would recommend getting these if you don't get anything else. I cannot remember the actual name. I've always heard them called Carpenter Pliers. Totally get these. And kind of going along with that, I also have ones like this that have like 2 adjustments on them. I mean, I have like that one. I have like an older one that I have. And then I have the Pittsburgh kind. I like these. They're not the first one that I grab, because most of the time I grab one of these out of all the pliers. But I mean, it works just fine. I mean, sometimes I really like these ones. Now we're gonna move on to more specialty ones. These are like vice grip ones. So these, like, you turn this bad boy, you clamp on something, and then you can like pop this all the way down. Like, hold on, let me grab something. I just have a nail right here, so that's too big. So you can really put this in there. Boom. And it locks in place. And this thing is usually not going anywhere. And then you take it out, you just pop this bad boy off. That landed in the floor. But I do have a couple different kinds of these. I really like these, especially when you have like a screw that meets a nut. And like you really can't get to the nut area, so you just pop this bad boy on there. Kind of make sure it hold it a little bit, but you don't have to like make sure it's like tight. and then screw the screw in. This does the tightening for you. You just gotta hold it. So I have like these needle nose ones, and I have like these small ones. I have another small one too. I have these small ones. And I have like a medium-sized one, and then I have like a really big one. I would personally recommend, if you were to get the vice grip one, would be definitely a small one and a medium-sized one. The large one, I mean, I've only used it like twice. I mean, it is what it is. Well, I really like these things. So I don't even know what the heck these things are called. I mostly just use them to cut tin and stuff. I have like this one, which is like a little bit more heavy duty. And then I have this like little cheap one that isn't really heavy duty. I mean, they lock just so you don't carry yourself with the actual blade. But I mean, for what it is, I mean, I cannot remember the name of these things for the life of me. But I really like these things. Alright, so moving on. These are like Crescent Wrenches. I do have a couple of these. I have like these small ones. I really like this one just because of like the grip. This is like a metal grip. I mean, I like these wider handles. This is like, especially with these small ones. And I have like some medium-sized ones. Like, this is like a really nice one. I can't, this one's Cobalt. Got like some medium-sized ones. And then I have, some bigger sized ones. I mean, if you were to get these, totally just go with the medium size. I've only had to use the bigger size one like twice. All right, now going on the last one. So these are adjustable ones. I have like, I don't have any like small ones, but I have like medium sized ones. Like I have two medium size. This is a Pittsburgh and this is a Cobalt. And then I have like larger sizes. Like this is a Cobalt and I don't even know what this brand is. This was one that was given to me. And then I have a really big Cobalt one. I would say definitely with these. Again, I would just get the medium size one because I've yet to like need, like this is like a bigger one, but like this one's like the medium size one. This one's like the medium size one. If I were to use these, I always grab this one. I've never not needed to get away with a bigger size one. All right, so that's all the pliers and everything that I have. The ones that I would personally get, if you're starting your own toolbox or whatever, would definitely be these Carpenter ones. I use these a lot. Get at least one thing of wire cutters, at least one needle nose. And then the rest, like, you can really kind of build out the more you want it. Like these, I would recommend these. I wouldn't get them right off the bat though. I mean, they do their job. They stay in one spot and you can really wrench on things. But those would be like the next up. And then I would definitely get a pair of these, like the medium sized ones next up. And then like once you're kind of getting more into it, then I would definitely get like the vice grips next and these like smaller ones. And then definitely like last, like definitely these, like, I mean, I use them, but like they're like just for cutting stuff. I mean, that's it. But like mostly, like out of all the pliers that I have, these are like the ones that like are hardly ever used. I just don't like these. Like these are like cheap and everything like that, and you can get them. Like I used to like work with these on like my car and everything all the time. But like the more I've gotten into it, the more I've found that like I really like the Carpenter ones more. And I really like I would probably say like the vice grip one more. Like if I'm grabbing anything, it's 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be one of these. I have one of these in the drawer at my work table. Just because like I grab these more than anything. But yeah. And one other thing that I would say is if you guys have a toolbox like mine, like again, like just with like the Crescent wrench, not the Crescent wrench, hold on. The regular wrench. They have like a folding mat thing, like organizing, you can fold it up. I would get one of those. I've seen them a time or two for these. But if you actually have a toolbox like mine, I'll show you what I have. So I have 2 of them. These are just racks. So you just set this in your toolbox and you just set these inside of it, and like the bottom of your toolbox will hold these up. But yeah, I ended up buying these from like Harbor Freight. They were like $5 each. I really like them. They keep it organized. Yeah, that's all they do. They keep it organized. But I love to make sure my stuff is organized, so when I go to grab something, I can just grab what I'm looking for instead of having to like for like an hour. But yeah, these are like a must if you have a toolbox. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell a friend about me. And who are we doing something nice for this week? You know what? Do something nice for whoever you want to do this week. Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys. See you next week.